Okay, 1 down, 2 more to go. Who am I kidding? 3 more to go. You thought I was gonna end it here, huh? Well, you thought wrong. I've got a PlayStation 4. Yeah. Who's laughing now, Noato?
Jealous?
Although you probably don't care. I had fun with Spyro 1, don't get me wrong, but there are definitely some changes needed to be made. Mostly Spyro himself.
Bring him on! I think I smell a barbecue.
So then Spyro 2, Gateway to Glimmer, or Riptos Rage, your choice, was released on the PS1 in November 22nd, 1999 in North America, November 5th, 1999 in Europe, and March 19th, 2000 in Japan. So is Spyro 2 any better? Let's find out. The story begins with Spyro and Spot, who is tired of the constant rain and decides to go to Dragon Shores for vacation. But instead, he gets brought to Avalon by Lord Fon, which is half goat, half human? Hunter the Cheetah, and Professor Professor. They need Spyro's help getting rid of Ripto, the dinosaur? He looks more like a unicorn. So now it's Spyro's job to defeat Ripto, save Avalon, and get back to his vacation. Definitely a big improvement on the story. But how does the game play? Well, it's good, oh my god, it's big improvement, it's so good, oh! Everything that was a problem in Spyro 2 is now gone, and everything else is just better. No more slippery movement when charging, or just barely reaching ledges. Spyro controls so much better. As for those large gaps, we've now got a hover move to give Spyro some extra height. Even Spyro's voice is better. This time instead of Carlos this guy. We've now got Tom Kenny, who also voiced SpongeBob SquarePants himself.
Where's Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Okay, no problem. I'll collect a few talismans, give Ripto the old hot foot, and be in Dragon Shores by lunchtime.
Let me tell you, going to Spyro 1 to this, oh, it feels so good. Now this time, we have 3 homeworlds, Summer Forest, Autumn Plains, and Winter Tundra. For some reason, there's no spring. And guess what? Unlike Spyro 1, these homeworlds are safe. Thank you! In the levels, your main objective is to help the people of each level with their problems and get a talisman from them. Along the way, you will have to collect the gems once again, and these orbs by doing certain challenges. Flame a few gem lamps, beat someone in a game of hockey, keep the turtles away from the cauldron from being delicious hot spicy turtle soup! You know, the usual stuff. These challenges bring a lot of variety and most of them are hard. For better or for worse.
Trouble with the trolley, eh?
Now, remember the gems in the last game? Well, in here, you actually get to use them instead of, you know, keeping them. Moneybags the Bear will teach you how to use these 3 moves in exchange for some of your gems. These moves are swimming, climbing, and head bashing. These are some pretty cool moves, but it's not just moves he charged you for. You also have to pay him just to open up the path. What a jerk! It just makes me want to kick his butt and send it to the moon where he shall never be seen again and eat nothing but cheese because that's what the moon is made of, and he will watch Sailor Moon for eternity, which is an anime that I have never watched before, so I don't even know why I'm bringing this up. These moves also add a bit of backtracking. Now normally, backtracking in video games is usually the worst. But here, it's done really well. It's not often that you have to go back to, say, a high ledge with climbable walls to where the gems are, although there is one level which backtracking is a pain. Fracture Hills.
Thank you for releasing me.
The level is fine-ish, but there's this challenge where you have to escort an old man to a hunter, who has his feet stuck in concrete by the old man. But the path he takes is unbelievable. And after you've done this challenge, Hunter will offer you another challenge, in which you need a head bash for, which you probably won't have by then. So when you go back, you will have to do it all over again. Other than that, backtracking is good in this game. There is one cool move? that you don't have to pay money bags for, besides the hover move. And that is Sparks actually pointing to where the gems are. Thank the savior of gaming! Now I don't have to run around like an idiot looking for that one gem that I missed. Anyway, the levels! I probably should have talked about them earlier. Since we're not in the Dragon Worlds, there's now more room for variety. And oh boy, there's a lot of variety. Beaches, water, harbor, ice, robots, gem harvesters, farm, and freaking lava! Safe to say, there's variety up to Insanity Beaches. To add to the variety, there are also these power gates that are activated when you collect enough of these living souls from the enemies. These powers range from flight, supercharge, invincibility, super flame breath, super ice breath, and sprint. Yay. If there's one thing this game has going for, it's variety. No two levels are the same, they're constantly doing something different, and it doesn't come off as annoying, except for Fracture Hills. Oh, and the cutscenes before and after each level is pretty nice, even if some of them are pretty dark. I'm sorry, I should have mentioned this earlier. I'm a pretty unorganized little fellow, you see. And speaking of being unorganized, I forgot to mention the soundtrack. Stuart Copeland returned, and it's better than before. You're the man, Copeland! By the way, fun fact, while I was looking him up on Wikipedia, I learned that his birthday was on the exact same day as my birthday, July 16th. I'm the composer of Spyro. Anyway, back to the levels! The flight levels make a return. They're now called Speedways, which is a name I like a bit more. They're the same in theory, but a bit better. Plus, Spyro can do a supercharge anywhere in the speed levels, which is definitely great to have. And they've even got a hidden mission for each speedway, which changes up a bit, for better or for worse. There are also these skill points. What's a skill point? Think of it as the early days of PlayStation trophies. They're basically achievements. Land on a Tiki statue? Skill point. Beat a certain time in a speedway level? Skill point. Get a perfect score in a hockey game? Skills and skill points. They're a nice distraction, but they don't offer anything but pictures. Still, at least they're better than PS trophies, am I right? Someone give me a high five. Now, boss time. The bosses here are actually challenging and fun. There's only 3 of them, but they're certainly better than that. The first 2 bosses are okay, not bad, but not the most amazing bosses I've ever seen. Ripto, the final boss, is pretty cool. You use some of the orbs you've collected to gain some of the power-up gate abilities to attack him. The first phase is just him. The second one is him on top of a metallic version of Gulp. Oh, by the way, the first 2 bosses are called Crush and Gulp. I should have said that. And the final phase is him on top of some metallic bird. And then BOOM! There he goes. Never to be seen again. I hope. A cutscene happens, the credits roll, and that ends the game. Or so you thought. After you've defeated Ripto, you get to go to Dragon Shores. You know, the place Spyro wanted to go from the beginning. It's not really worth it. You get to play some mini game which ranges from absolutely nothing to all just to get these golden tokens, and when you collect all 10 of them, you get to watch any and all of the game's cutscenes. That's it! But hey, if you collect all the gems and the orbs, you get infinite super flame breath. It's pretty cool to have. Okay, it's awesome, but if you made it this far, you've done everything. Well, maybe except for the skill points, but they're useless as well. And so this infinite power-up is kind of useless. If you ask me, the real bonuses are the cheat codes. There were cheat codes in Spyro 1, which I forgot to mention. I am bad at videos! All they did was give you 99 lives and the ability to go to any homeworld you want right from the start. In Spyro 2, you could change Spyro's color, make him flat, give him all the moves right from the start, make him have a giant head. Cool. They're pretty useless, but they're really fun nonetheless. Variety. That's the thing that this game gracefully improves on. In Spyro 1, you did the same stuff in very similar levels, but in Spyro 2, you're constantly doing different challenges in different levels. If you like Spyro 1, you should definitely get this game. I recommend it. By the way, just like the last game, press L1, R2, and square on the title screen, and you can play a demo of Crash Team Racing. Now, I hear that this game is really good. Oh, wow. These controls are way too tight, and the drifting just feels bad. I'm trying to do a boost, but it just won't let me. Okay, I can do this. I can win. Oh. Let's try again. I can do this. I don't think it's that great. My favorite is still Mario Kart and F-Zero. Retrominimii signing out.